Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I will be ranting about Xfinity once again in my life. It just seems like that, company just doesn't care. They always promote how their company is like the greatest company of all time. They always promote how their internet is fast. Cable is, they've had the cable down since we were all like kids pretty much, like, people my age. What other things? They try to promote their alarm systems. I'm saying like Xfinity promotes a lot of stuff, and then they got like their phone services. But I'm going to just tell y'all right now, if I have their cable and their Wi-Fi and that stuff can't withstand the aftermath of a windstorm, then what makes you think I'm going to want your alarm system or your phone services? If your cable and Wi-Fi, like constantly having to, replace that stuff. I don't know how many times I've had to replace a Wi-Fi box from Xfinity, but the cable, the cable has been down. I'm like, that's like Samsung only needing to work on TVs. Like, that's what you guys the only thing that you need to work on. But like now the cable is messing up. Like, the cable has always had issues, but they promoted how it's like they got like fiber optic, like something to make it where like, okay, windstorms, bad weather conditions, like your cable is going to be good. So I assume that that's what that means. That's what was told to me. So I'm going to take that word in. I'm going to hold on to that. And then when the aftermath, not a current windstorm, I can look outside right now. All right, I am currently looking outside. There is no wind, nothing going on. So my question is, it would have made sense earlier when the windstorm was actually happening. And was actually, like I could hear just sitting like my house was like, compressing and sound like it was going to crumble. And I look outside and see the trees and the trees are going crazy. Like I'm hearing all these different, like, Mother Nature emotions going on. But the power, the Wi-Fi, all of it, perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. So, all right, just to let everybody know what day I'm recording this. It is currently Monday. 10:26 p.m. Guess what's usually on Mondays at 10:26 p.m. on the USA channel? Monday Night Raw. And guess who's missing Monday Night Raw right now? Me. This guy. Somebody that's been a wrestling fan since he was 10 years old. Tries their hardest not to miss not one episode of wrestling. This is what's happening right now. I have literally missed 2 hours. No. Probably a good portion of Monday Night Raw. I got a chance to see 2 matches and that was it. Like the ending of a match and then 2 matches. And it was the ending of Chad Gable and Otis versus the Street Profits. And then I got to see Nikki Ash and Selena Vega and then Rhea Ripley and Carmella. Those are my matches. I don't know what happened in the beginning of the show. I don't even know if I'll be able to see the ending of the show. But that right there is frustrating. It is extremely frustrating. When all I want to do is watch Monday Night Raw in peace. Work on some videos probably. What else? Get ready for my stream. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream tonight. And I'm thinking in my head like, Xfinity, stop with the commercials. All right, just stop. Because I'm saying, like, until you guys fix these issues, there ain't no reason for y'all to be coming out with commercials. So from this day forward, just stop. Because I'm saying, like, it don't even make any sense. Like, no, I'm gonna legit make videos about this. I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to just get them. Stop. All right, just stop coming out with commercials. Because it doesn't even make any sense to promote a product and the product doesn't even work properly. So like I'm saying, like, that's like me. It's like me telling you guys, like pretty much to just place out an example. I'm out here telling you, I got the best merch of all times. Like my hoodies is bulletproof. My hoodies, they're water resistant, waterproof, snow resistant, sun resistant, all of this stuff. And it's just a flimsy hoodie. It ain't even what I've been promoting it and hyping it up to be. Would you guys want to continue on buying merch from me? Like, I'm saying, like, would you want to keep paying me? So my thing is this, not saying that, Comcast isn't deserving of their money, but days like this, like, what do we get in return when we're missing our shows? When we're trying to work, but we can't work. When we're just trying to simply just live our lives. Like, this is what our lives are right now. Internet and cable, okay? But mainly internet. So this is our lives. Why can't we not use it? Why does it seem like it has to take forever? Like, I can't even go online and watch Monday Night Raw if I wanted to. I can't, try to like it. You know what was so depressing? The fact that I had to go, I go and make my food, right? Because I'm like, no. So the power had went out. The lights went out. I'm sitting there peeing as the lights had went out. And I'm like, bruh, this is the wrong time. And so I was like, okay, let me grab my phone. That's right. I left my phone in my room because I'm like, why do I need to? I'm just only going to go pee. I don't need to take my phone with me. So I'm in the bathroom. Lights just go out. But then eventually it comes back on. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm like, regardless of whether the lights is on or off, like I'm still going to have to go pee because I had a lot of water. I think I have a soda. Yeah, I had some soda. So I'm like, yeah, that stuff now it done hit me. So I go downstairs, make me something to eat. I'm still watching. Big E is talking. I guess like him and Kevin Owens is gonna have some stuff to say tonight. Probably talking on that right now. They're probably getting into some crazy match right now. Guess who's missing it? Me. Why? Because Xfinity is like, oh, you know what? Nah, let's work on this stuff in 3 a.m. when everybody's asleep. It's like, or no, when usually, no, not even that. They assume that people are asleep. Me, that's when I'm awake. That's when I'm usually working on content. You can't just assume when people are going to be asleep or awake and just be like, because I'm saying, like, I have to say, I work more at night than I do during the day. I get more work done. It settles the mood is just settling. I like nighttime work. And when I can't do my nighttime work, guess who's getting frustrated? Guess who's getting upset? Guess who really wants to just take, a flamethrower and legit just take out every Xfinity store within a 50-mile radius? I'm saying, like, bro, this is at times where I'm like, you don't understand. Like, this is upsetting. Like, please, can somebody that works for Xfinity get that through your skull? This right here is upsetting. The fact that I gotta sit down and do this episode, the fact that I've been talking on this for 2-3 years now, the fact that I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, it is just beyond my comprehension. It's beyond my mind on how many times have I had to sit down and talk about Xfinity? How many times have I had to do videos, podcast episodes, talking about them? Like, legit, it even got to the point where I was talking about them in my streams. Like, bro, it is horrible. Bad. I'm saying, like, it just doesn't even make any sense to me. I'm like, how are you guys this bad? I'm saying, like, it's messed up when people are trying to watch their shows and then some important stuff happens and then that's when you guys want to go out and just start messing up the internet, messing up the Wi-Fi. Like, I don't get that. I don't know if it's rebooting. I don't know what it's doing. But I'm like, fam, this stuff needs to be fast, quick, and I'm not missing my shows. Like, luckily, thank God, I was able to, post my podcast episode and videos for today. But, man, if I did it, I had been, like, at least I got that done. So I'm like, all right, I guess if this is just going to be, my night, I'll just sit around and just do videos and podcast episodes. The videos that I can do and the podcast episodes that I can do. But I'm saying, like, that, it just doesn't make any sense to me on how many... Hold on for a second. All right, I'm back. But it just doesn't make any sense to me that you guys have been in business for I don't know how long now. And you guys can't fix issues like this. Like, I don't get why you feel like y'all need to come out with all this extra stuff. Like, I'm saying, like, you guys need to focus on what you got out now. Because that's messing up now. I'm saying you want to come out with all this extra stuff. What y'all gonna come out with next? Cars? Oh yeah, get you the Xfinity Mini Cooper. In stores now. So that thing can crash halfway on the freeway. I'm saying, like, nah. Like, you guys... Because this is how I see all of the other products that I don't have from Xfinity. So let's start off with their alarm system. So let's just say there's, a night where a windstorm happens, and it gets all crazy and wild and stuff. Power goes out. Does that mean that the Xfinity alarm system is going to go out too? So guess who's going to come in my house and start acting crazy? Heaven forbid if that ever happens. But I'm saying, like, I can't rely on a place that I used to view as a cable company. I'm saying, like, what am I, like, that's scary. That's scary that, like, you guys promote that stuff, but you can't even have a decent running Wi-Fi or cable. I'm saying, like, I'm telling you guys, like, for those that are new to my podcast, for those that are overall new to me, like, you just discovered me not too long ago, Xfinity, I've had so many issues with them. Like, ever since I had to say that, that I remember getting, like, not our first Wi-Fi, but it was the second Wi-Fi box we got from them, because eventually they upgraded from these, like, Netgear Wi-Fi boxes and just came out with these, like, Xfinity boxes and stuff. So anyways, I'm pretty sure everybody knows how that is, but so anyways, I remember when we got that second the first pretty much Xfinity box, but it, like, separated from, like, like a separate modem and a separate Wi-Fi box. We got, like, that very first Xfinity, like, Wi-Fi and modem box. So I remember we got that, and this was, like, years ago when I was in high school. So at the time, I had the Xbox 360, and I remember when when we, like, hooked it up, got the stuff set up. Of course, what am I gonna do when we get new Wi-Fi? I'm gonna go play me some video games. So I go play me some video games. I kid you guys not, this mess was not connecting. And so here's what it would do. It will wait 30 minutes to connect, okay? I will have to wait 30 minutes to connect to the Wi-Fi, and then on top of that, I'm going to have to be in a party chat with friends, or I'm going to have to be playing online. But if I'm not doing that, if I'm playing single player, it's going to sign out. It's going to, my Xbox Live is going to disconnect. So I'm constantly having to go and, like, reconnect, because they got, like, that whole leaderboard thing where it's like, oh, you need to be online to have the leaderboard stuff get added. So I'm constantly having to sit down, go back and forth, waiting, doing all this. And I'm like, hey, guys, can you get online so I can, because my Xfinity box is going to lag me out. If, I'm like, you, honestly, that's just as embarrassing as sitting here having to watch my own YouTube videos because the cable box, or I think that's what I was saying earlier and I didn't get a chance to say it, but yeah, I had to sit down and watch my own YouTube videos that I recorded 6 years ago, okay? Because I had them saved on my laptop because I'm going to make some videos with them, but I had to watch my videos while I was eating my dinner. Do you know how depressing that is? Do you know how upsetting that it is? Like, I ain't got no movies saved. I can't go on YouTube. I can't, like, come on now. Like, you gotta understand how depressing that is. But I'm saying, like, but no, I'm having to go back in high school. I'm having to tell my friends, hey, can y'all get online real quick so we could be in the party so my internet don't go out? And eventually I got tired of it, and I was like, hey, yo, Bomb, can I just go and get me a separate Wi-Fi box? Because I think I can't remember how I discovered that, but yeah, if I plugged up a Wi-Fi box into, and it's still messing up. And I was like, man, oh my God, like, I don't get Xfinity, bro. I really don't. But anyways, I'm trying to think, can I even play a game tonight? Maybe, probably. I'm gonna have to see, but probably not. I don't even think I can play Forza online. They have, like, Forza solo, but if I am able, I hope and pray that I can at least play Forza tonight, or I have a video game that I can play, because if not, I'm like, bro, I'm legit, like, marching up to an Xfinity store tomorrow, and I'm telling them, hey, yo, fix your guys' crap. Period. Okay? Take that in, but do it. All right? Don't just be like, oh, we're going to get to it. No. Fix it. Like, now. Because I'm saying years after years after years after years of sitting down constantly, having to wait on you guys till 2, 3 in the morning for y'all to fix your guys' stuff I'm sitting here missing my shows and missing out on opportunities to stream and record videos. Like, bro, I don't get that. I don't. I'm saying, like, that stuff is frustrating, man. And I'm like, bro, then, like, got so bad. I'm like, like, my phone, it has to be, like, all of, like, you know, just the technology is just having a moment right now. Like, seriously, it's just having a moment. Because I'm like, okay, I turn my phone off. 5G for some reason don't work. And it's like 4G LTE. So I'm like, that, you know, that's how that's going. My phone's like, oh, nah, we can't play videos. We can't do nothing. So I'm just sitting here like nothing to do. Caveman. Like, well, I'm going to obviously, you know, record videos and podcast episodes tonight. But, man, this is frustrating. This is extremely, extremely frustrating where I'm like, this is my life. Like, this is what's going on right now. I'm like, man, you know, I'm saying, like, you just don't understand. Like, a person can be having, like, you know, this is how I'm going to end this off. A person can be having a bad day. Like, they could be having one of the most craziest days of their life, right? So they want to come home, okay? Relax. Maybe surf the, you know, social media. Watch them some videos. Watch some Monday Night Raw. Play some video games. They can't do that. Why? Because a lot of the video games today just assume that everybody loves multiplayer games, and so they only make the video games multiplayer online. And then Xfinity wants to have these cable boxes that don't work. Then they also want to have these Wi-Fi boxes don't work, and they're going to really have the nerves to promote a cell phone service and alarm system. And I'm like, that's not going to, I know that ain't going to work out. The cable and the Wi-Fi don't work out properly. I'm saying, then you gotta deal with this crazy, like, weather outside. I'm like, bro, like, a person ain't trying to deal with that when they having a bad day. I'm not saying that I had a bad day, but it's stuff like this that just, you know, it really kills the mood for the day. You know, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm like, man, you know, guys, fix your stuff. I'm gonna check and see if I can play Forza, and if not, I'm like, bro, this is gonna be a long night. It's honestly going to be a long. I'll just probably just sit, make videos, because I'm like, there's some videos that I can record, but it's not, you know, it's just like an alternative, like, you know, way of making videos. I'm like, man, it's stupid. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 38 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. Make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. If you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss, and then we'll knock $20 off your next purchase. And make sure you use my supported creator code TMossBoss on Epic Games. And yeah, talk to y'all later. Thank you guys, and peace.